Trent, you were Kyle Shanahan's draft crush. How does that feel?
That's a great feeling. Great feeling for sure. Just to know the type of interest that he has in me and the belief that he has in me as a player. That's always good to know. Just kind of brings some extra confidence to myself going into this system and being out there on the field. I mean, it's great to know, and I'm ready to get it started.
You had the putter in your hand when you got drafted. Was it some nervous tension, just getting some putting in, working on your stroke?
Yeah, I was just putting around the house trying to get my mind off of the draft because the whole family was just sitting there glued to the TV. I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I got to get up and do something. So that's why the putter and all those balls are sitting there in that video.
Where do you see yourself fitting in the offense? I mean, what positions, wide receiver positions are you going to play?
Well, they got me in the slot position right now, but I mean, Coach said just as you learn, as you learn the offense more, as I learn more positions, I can switch to either the X or the Z or anything like that. So it just really kind of depends on the knowledge that you have of the offense if you can switch from position to position.
Did you watch the Falcons the last couple of years, and are you able to kind of picture how they use different receivers in that system?
Yeah, Taylor Gabriel, he was a guy that played with a couple of my buddies from high school, so that's somebody that I kind of paid attention to this past season. And they used him really well, obviously. He had a great season with them, and hopefully I can come in there and do that same thing or even more. Just play my role on the team and do whatever I can.
Shanahan talked about your toughness and how you run angry once you have the ball. At your size, where does that come from? How do you develop that mentality?
I guess just a love for the game. I mean, just people telling me my whole life that I'm not supposed to be here. So anytime I get the ball, I want to prove them wrong, prove that I can compete with the best of them. And I mean, I'm not scared to lay my head in there and hit anybody who comes my way.
What's the key for you to getting separation in small spaces? I mean, you probably didn't test as well as you would have wanted to, but what are the keys for you in terms of route running and getting open?
You're saying, like, how do I do it?
Yeah.
I don't know, just having a low center of gravity, I guess just playing sports my whole life, playing basketball, football, tennis. I mean, you just kind of develop good balance with all that, I guess. Playing receiver is a position that I've played my whole life, so it's something that I've always worked for. Since I was in middle school, I was out running routes whenever I could, trying to perfect my craft. So all throughout high school and college to now, that's just a position that I've grown into and I'm real experienced in.
What do you think of California? Have you been out here before?
I've never been to California before. I mean, I've been here for a day and a half now, and it's been great. The weather's great. The mountains are beautiful, and I'm loving it so far.
Tennis isn't always a sport you hear a football player played. I mean, how long did you play that growing up?
I just joined the tennis team my senior year of high school. Me and my quarterback on the football team, we played doubles and got state runner-up at the state tournament. So it was a fun season. Yeah.
Imagine you can develop some good chemistry with your QB if you're a doubles partner.
Yeah, that was the key right there. You know, just having that chemistry with the quarterback. Receivers got to be a quarterback's best friend, so that's what I was trying to do.
How big were you coming out of high school, and what offers did you get? I probably weighed about 160 pounds, and I had Louisiana Tech. That was my only offer coming out of high school. So that process was easy for me. Went and did my thing at Louisiana Tech. Was that disappointing for you, or did you understand the lack of widespread interest?
I mean, I understood that. I mean, why I wasn't getting offered by everybody across the country, but I mean, I just knew that I needed an opportunity to go prove myself, and Louisiana Tech gave me that opportunity, so that's all I could ask for. So I went and did what I could at Louisiana Tech.
Did you try stuff to get bigger than 160 pounds in high school? Or,
I mean, that wasn't like a main focus of mine, but I mean, once I got to my senior year, I knew if I wanted to go play college, I needed to beef up a little bit. So then at that point is when I started focusing on it.
Did you play defense in high school too?
Yes, sir. I played safety and corner.
Were you a big hitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of clips of me knocking some people out in high school. I broke this kid's jaw one time hitting him on a slant route. So, I mean, didn't mean to do that, but.
Would that contribute to some of the, you know, the hard running you do with the
Yeah,
ball?
I mean, it's just, it's something that's always been in me. I mean, I love to hit. Playing defense, I mean, I love doing that in high school. That was something I loved to do. And so anytime I got the ball on offense, I mean, I'm not scared to lay my head in there and get a hit, lay somebody out, anything like that. Part of the game, and I love it.
Shanahan was obviously a wide receiver in college. Has he talked to you, you know, just in detail about the position? Can you tell, you know, that he's played it?
I haven't got to talk to him one-on-one yet. I just kind of met him and been talking to him in a group setting. So hopefully we can have some conversations like that here in the future.
Have any of the coaches talked to you about returning punts yet?
Yes, sir. We were doing that out there today in practice, returning punts, getting ready for that. So.